So the boys just want to play some ball. Remember this? Back in March, the NCAA men's basketball tournament was one of the first major sporting events canceled because of the coronavirus.
I do remember. And now here we are 8 months later, cases surging again, and the sport trying to get another season underway. Whitney Harding joins us now. Ohio State Buckeyes prepping for their situation. How are things looking?
Right now, they are still scheduled to tip off, but as we were just talking about it, games are getting canceled right and left across the country. But right now, they are ready to go. 27th game actually added on today for Ohio State. It'll be Cleveland State on December 13th. So a full schedule has been put together. But as other teams are having to cancel games and things are trying to get underway, head coach Chris Holtmann is making sure his players and staff head into this season flexible and realistic.
Don't ever take this for granted. Right?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay?
8 months after the Buckeyes basketball season ended abruptly last March, the team is ready to return and is scheduled to tip off a fresh season this week against Illinois State. But a lot needs to go right over the next 24 hours before that first game actually happens.
We'll do a test when they arrive on Tuesday and Wednesday morning before the day of the game. And my understanding is if there's a positive test, the game will not happen.
Holtmann said he feels optimistic this first game will go smoothly. The rest of the season, well, it's all about flexibility and communicating with his players.
We'd love to be able to play 27 games, but I'm not necessarily optimistic that that's going to happen. And really outside of the NBA bubble, right? Every league has had interruptions, so they're aware of that.
On the court, the team is preparing for an odd atmosphere with no fans and no family allowed in the arenas. Then there's the preparation they can't do, scrimmages and exhibitions against other teams that are invaluable.
It is a challenge. Those scrimmages tell you so much early in the season. You know, as a coach, it presents a little more anxiety going into your first game against a good opponent. Yeah, I think very much we are a work in progress. We've got guys who are playing different roles and new roles than what they did last year, expanded roles. The opportunity to play games right now in the midst of what we're going through is a blessing every time we get a chance to do that. So really grateful, for where we're at.
Now that game is scheduled to tip off tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Columbus native Seth Towns, the only player that's 100% not playing. He's still coming back from a knee injury. And guys, we just found out within the last hour, the women's season opener that's supposed to be tomorrow, it has been canceled because of Akron's recent testing that Ohio State got. These out-of-conference games, they have to go with the Big Ten testing, which, as we've seen, is much more stringent.
Wow.
So.
It's hour by hour.
It is. Let's hope we have football this weekend. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Thank you so much.